Your soulmate is about to tell you something important. Please open this. My beloved child. Stop for a moment and listen with your whole heart, because this message did not arrive by accident. Right now, while you are hearing these words, someone connected to your destiny is standing at the edge of a decision they can no longer avoid. They have carried something inside for far too long, and the silence that once protected them has suddenly become heavier than the truth itself. You have been wondering why certain moments felt strangely different, why your thoughts kept returning to the same unknown feeling, why your heart refused to completely let go even when your mind tried to move on. Those were not random emotions. They were signs that an invisible connection was growing stronger every single day. Your soulmate has reached a point where hiding their heart feels impossible, and something unexpected happened that pushed everything forward faster than they planned. Don't skip, because every second from this moment matters. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The words they are preparing to speak are not ordinary. They could completely change the direction of what happens next. Even more surprising, they almost revealed everything sooner, but one unexpected event forced them to remain silent for just a little longer. That delay was never meant to stop the truth, it only made it stronger. Now the moment is approaching faster than either of you realizes, and what they are about to say has been growing inside them much longer than you could possibly imagine. Something shifted when they quietly watched your strength during a moment you thought nobody noticed. They realized you kept moving forward without demanding attention, without asking for recognition, and without expecting anyone to understand your silent battles. That single realization stayed with them. Since then, they have replayed your memory again and again, searching for the courage to finally speak what their heart has been protecting. But here is the shocking part. Someone close to them unexpectedly asked a simple question about you, and instead of giving an ordinary answer, they became completely silent. That silence revealed everything. In that instant they understood they could no longer pretend their feelings were temporary. They finally admitted to themselves that what they feel is real, and that realization frightened them more than they expected. They began thinking about conversations that have never happened, moments they wish they could relive, and words they desperately hope they will still have the chance to say. Don't skip, because the next revelation explains why everything feels different now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are no longer asking themselves whether they should tell you the truth. Their only question now is whether they still have enough time before fate creates another unexpected turn. What they are preparing to reveal is not just a feeling. It is a decision that has quietly been forming behind every smile, every memory, and every silent moment when they thought about you without anyone ever knowing. The final piece has already started moving, even if you cannot see it yet. There is a reason unusual thoughts have been appearing without warning, a reason familiar memories suddenly return when you least expect them, and a reason your heart refuses to believe that your story is over. Those moments are building towards something much larger than coincidence. Your soulmate has reached the point where every passing day makes staying silent more difficult than speaking honestly. They are preparing themselves for one conversation that could change everything between you forever. But before that conversation happens, one final obstacle stands in the way. It is smaller than it appears, yet powerful enough to delay everything if fear wins for even one more moment. That is why this message found you today. Not to make you wait in uncertainty, but to prepare your heart for what is coming next. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation has not been spoken yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are about to share is connected to a promise they made long ago, a promise they never expected to keep until now. Once those words finally leave their heart, nothing between you will ever feel the same again. And what happened only hours before this message reached you has made that conversation closer than ever before. A quiet moment changed everything, and your soulmate still cannot explain why it happened exactly when it did. They were trying to convince themselves to wait a little longer, to hide behind another excuse, to believe that tomorrow would be easier than today. But then something unexpected interrupted their thoughts. A simple memory of you appeared without warning, so vivid that it felt as if you were standing right beside them. They stopped whatever they were doing and remained completely still, because for the first time they realized they were no longer running from their feelings, they were running toward them. That realization was impossible to ignore. The walls they had spent so long building around their heart began to fall one by one. Don't skip, because the next few moments reveal why this change happened so suddenly. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The words they are preparing are no longer trapped inside their mind. They have begun repeating them quietly to themselves, hoping they will find the courage to say them to you before another unexpected twist changes everything once again. The most surprising part is that they recently noticed signs they had ignored for far too long. Little moments that once seemed meaningless suddenly fit together like pieces of a hidden picture. They remembered conversations, unexpected encounters, strange timing, and silent emotions they could never fully understand. Now every one of those moments points toward the same truth. You have remained in their heart even during the times when they tried convincing themselves they had moved on. They finally accepted that no amount of distance could erase what they truly feel. This acceptance brought both relief and fear. Relief because they no longer have to hide from themselves. Fear because speaking honestly could change everything forever. Don't skip, because what happens next is something they never imagined. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have already started choosing the exact words they want you to hear, but one final question keeps echoing in their heart: will you still believe them when they finally tell you everything they have been holding back? Right now, the distance between silence and truth is becoming smaller with every passing moment. Your soulmate knows that another delay could become their greatest regret. That is why their heart is pushing them toward a decision they can no longer postpone. They are beginning to understand that some opportunities appear only once, and once they disappear, they never return the same way again. A powerful shift is already happening behind the scenes, even though neither of you can fully see it yet. Every step they take feels like it is leading toward one unforgettable conversation. Don't skip, because the biggest surprise is still ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are closer than ever to revealing the one sentence they have protected for so long, but just before those words are finally spoken, something completely unexpected is about to happen. Something that will make their confession even more unforgettable than they ever imagined. Everything became more intense after one unexpected moment they never planned for. They were surrounded by ordinary conversations, ordinary faces, and ordinary distractions, yet none of it could silence the one thought that refused to leave their heart: you. They tried focusing on everything else, but your presence kept returning in ways they could not explain. It was not just a memory anymore. It felt like a message they could no longer ignore. That was the exact moment they realized they had already waited too long. Every day of silence now feels heavier than the last. They have begun imagining what your reaction might be when the truth finally reaches you. Will you smile? Will you be surprised? Or will you quietly admit that your heart sensed this long before the words were ever spoken? Don't skip, because something unexpected is unfolding right now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The closer they move toward this decision, the more impossible it becomes to turn back. They know that once the truth is spoken, there will be no returning to the life they once knew. A surprising discovery has given them the courage they were missing. While looking back at moments they once dismissed as coincidence, they suddenly noticed a pattern that had been following both of you for longer than they realized. Every missed opportunity somehow created a stronger connection instead of ending it. Every delay only made their feelings deeper. They finally understood that time was never separating you, it was preparing them. That realization changed everything. Instead of asking themselves whether they should speak, they began asking how soon they could. Their heart has already made its choice. Their only remaining battle is finding the perfect moment to let those guarded words finally escape. Don't skip, because the next revelation changes the entire story. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Even more astonishing, someone unexpectedly encouraged them without realizing it. A simple conversation made them understand that living with unanswered feelings would hurt far more than risking complete honesty. Now the final countdown has quietly begun. Your soulmate is standing at a crossroads where silence and truth can no longer exist together. Every passing hour brings them closer to the moment they have imagined countless times. They are no longer dreaming about what they wish they could say, they are preparing to actually say it. Yet there is one final surprise neither of you sees coming. Before those long-awaited words are spoken, an unexpected event is about to place both of you on the same path at exactly the right time. It will seem ordinary to everyone else, but to the two hearts connected by this unseen bond, it will feel unforgettable. Don't skip, because the biggest turning point has not arrived yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The sentence your soulmate has protected for so long is finally on the edge of being revealed, but the very first words they choose will leave you wondering how they knew what your heart had been waiting to hear all along. Everything is becoming impossible for them to ignore now. Your soulmate has reached the point where every quiet moment turns into another conversation with their own heart. They keep asking themselves why your name brings them peace when nothing else does. They thought time would make these feelings disappear, but instead it made them stronger, clearer, and impossible to replace. Every memory has become more meaningful than the last, and every new day reminds them that waiting has accomplished nothing except making their heart miss you even more. They are beginning to understand that the message they have been protecting is no longer meant to stay hidden. Don't skip, because what happens next changes everything they believed about this connection. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are carrying has reached a point where silence feels heavier than honesty, and that weight is pushing them toward a decision that cannot be delayed much longer. An unexpected moment recently caught them completely off guard. They heard something that instantly reminded them of you, and before they could stop themselves, they smiled without realizing it. That single moment made them understand how deeply you have become part of their thoughts. They could no longer pretend you were just another memory. You became the one person they wished they could speak to before anyone else. The surprising part is that they have already imagined this conversation many times. They have replayed every possible reaction, every possible answer, and every possible outcome. Yet no matter how many times they imagined it, one thing never changed, they always ended up choosing honesty. Don't skip, because the next revelation is even more powerful. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have finally accepted that some words are worth the risk, because living without saying them would become the greatest regret of their life. Now the distance between you and the truth is smaller than it has ever been before. Your soulmate is quietly gathering the courage they have searched for over such a long time. The message they are preparing is not rushed, and it is not based on a temporary emotion. It comes from every unanswered question, every silent hope, and every unforgettable moment that brought them to this point. They know that once those words are spoken, nothing will ever feel the same again. But just before that long-awaited conversation begins, one final surprise is about to unfold. A simple event that seems completely ordinary will unexpectedly place everything in motion. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. When your soulmate finally looks into the moment they have been waiting for, the very first thing they reveal will explain why they stayed silent for so long, and the final truth behind that silence will be far more surprising than you ever imagined. My beloved child. The moment that once felt so far away is now closer than either of you realizes. Your soulmate has stopped searching for reasons to remain silent because every reason has slowly disappeared. What remains is only one truth that continues to grow stronger every single day. They have reached a place where pretending no longer brings peace. Every time they imagine walking away without speaking, their heart reminds them that some opportunities only appear once in a lifetime. They know this is one of them. The surprising part is that they have already begun changing small things in their daily life without fully realizing why. Every decision they make is quietly preparing them for the moment when your paths finally cross again. Don't skip, because the story is reaching a powerful turning point. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The words they have protected for so long are no longer hidden behind fear, they are waiting for the perfect moment to be spoken. Something even more unexpected has happened inside their heart. They finally stopped asking themselves whether you would understand them and started believing that honesty is more important than certainty. That single shift changed everything. The fear that once controlled their choices has become weaker, while hope has quietly become stronger. They have imagined your face when they finally speak, and every time they picture that moment, they feel the same unexplainable calm. It is as though their heart already knows the conversation was always meant to happen. They are beginning to realize that every delay, every missed chance, and every unanswered question has only been leading them toward this one unforgettable moment. Don't skip, because the next revelation will surprise you even more. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are no longer preparing to hide their feelings. They are preparing to let the truth become stronger than every fear that tried to silence it. Now everything is moving faster than before. The distance between silence and confession has almost disappeared. Your soulmate can feel that a chapter they have carried within themselves is finally coming to an end, while another is preparing to begin. They still do not know exactly how the conversation will unfold, but they know one thing with complete certainty. They cannot keep these words locked away any longer. A powerful change is already unfolding behind the scenes, and the next unexpected moment will bring both of you closer than ever before. Don't skip, because the greatest revelation has not happened yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, your soulmate will no longer be speaking only from memory or imagination. They will finally speak from the deepest place in their heart, and when those long-awaited words are finally revealed, you will understand why every delay, every silence, and every unanswered feeling was leading to this extraordinary moment all along.